Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense comes on the field to open this game. Both sides today aware that because the last meeting was a total blowout, there's going to be some chipping to show. There's going to be some trash talk. What you expect in a rivalry game.
Chris, I think the challenge for these players is going to be to meet the passion and energy of that rivalry and yet stay in their own lane and execute the details of the game plan. It's always a little bit of the chicken and the egg. How much do you go into the emotion and how much do you concentrate on game plan?
Game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Alexander. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The offense faces a second and long after the loss with the first down completion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Lacey. Solid tackle, able to get him down. This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. They make the tackle, but it's a first down as they keep the opening drive going. The Rebels have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up fourth.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on 4th down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the
powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfect.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Mississippi State's offense out there for their first possession. The offense comes out trying to get off to a solid start. They feel like they have a good game plan, Joel. But on the other side, this defensive line, it's a bunch of game wreckers. It's been really hard to handle them all season long.
And they take such great pride in wrecking the game, Chris. When we talk with them, they talk about they're the best way to try to neutralize any offense, and that's certainly their challenge here today. Get after the quarterback and establish some ability to be in the backfield most of the time.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Taylor. With the pocket collapsing. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix. Kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam. And
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Dropping back, it's Taylor. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Here he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great connection there for 6 points.
This takes an insane amount of courage from a play caller. You know your quarterback in drop-back pass is going to be in his own end zone, and he's able to find an open receiver for the score. The length of the field, I cannot believe it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's got space. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
It's an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Puller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the second level. But this is about patience and vision from the running.
Look out, he's breaking free.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable third down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on third.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. This should be the last play of the quarter. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bootleg looking to throw.
I have never loved play action on 3rd and long. There's no conflict on the defense. They don't buy it. But what they do a great job of defensively here is staying in their lanes and keeping the quarterback in the pocket. He's got nowhere to go, and it's ultimately a sack. Great job by this defense all around.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
To throw, it's Taylor. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RP.
It's caught. He's got room. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
On the run here. Let's it go. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Now, play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Ollie will try to get an update soon. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he keeps it. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job with the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having a quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Personal foul, face defense.
The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's third and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. We understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game, and this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Lacy. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Mississippi State calls their second timeout now. Chance to strategize for this second down play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a first half we've got. Set now to try the PAT. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
What a great job by this defense here. As the quarterback is taken off down the field, they show up and they get physical with him, and that contact creates the fumble. They're able to fall on it, and it's headed the other direction.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Trying to find room, it's Lacy. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The receiver grabs it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Switch it.
Hand off to the single back. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the handoff. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense operating from the pistol. Can he get there on the ground? He's got a crease. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play.
So much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with Coach Levy at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads
on another sack. This defense on fire.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier breaking into the clear.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'd love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. You know, Chris, this is a pretty good job in coverage in man defense. You know that you're about to get a drag route. Look at him. He just gets into the hip pocket of that wide receiver. And then he's there once the catch is made, and then you get the tackle in space. It's about effort and recognition, and then ultimately it's about speed. And he's got the closing speed there to make the tackle.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. And the Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Lindsey. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fire to the right side, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? To the air, it's Taylor. As it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Here comes the handoff. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that will give them the lead now. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. On the run, it's Frazier. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Not able to connect, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break, contain, and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. The Rebels are in the red zone now. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, the Rebels, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
This is the luxury of having an athletic quarterback and a guy that can make plays with his legs. Even from distance, you can design the play for the quarterback, and he takes it into the end zone. That's a great run and a beautiful job by this offense. I tell you what, they are in serious rhythm right now.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught quickly. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And he drives the punt deep. And he takes it around the 20. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Receiver makes the catch. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. His sure hands, it's Lindsey. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down, sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
On the ground, it's Lacey. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We get a stoppage here after the play. There's an injured Mississippi State Bulldog down. Senior defensive tackle. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He shreds the tackle. Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. He could go. Touchdown, Rebels. A huge defensive score.
This is exactly the risk you run when you're trying to be too aggressive down in the 4th quarter, forcing the football down the field. What an incredible job defensively stepping in front of this one and taking it back, and now a 2-possession lead. Looks like this one's going to close it out.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. As a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's how you finish a play.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Breaking free. End zone ahead. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
They bring it down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Looks like sees an opening. Slides to avoid the big hit. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's got to bring up 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joel, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Mississippi State calls their 2nd timeout now. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Now the Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. 1 second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what they're doing defensively right here. They're spying the quarterback, and you use that athleticism of this linebacker to just mirror wherever the quarterback goes. And as he tries to break contain and take off with his legs, they're there, and they stop him for no gain. That is a beautiful call, and really it's the schematics there that end up winning.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But a
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Nowhere to run up the middle. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.